They say the wilderness heals the soul, but what if it also hungers for it? Across America, countless people have vanished in its vast national parks, places of breathtaking beauty and bottomless mystery. Families, hikers, even park rangers, gone without a trace. No footprints, no blood, no bodies, just silence, and the endless trees. Before we dive into these chilling disappearances, remember to subscribe if you love true mysteries and dark stories, because tonight, we're stepping into the wild, and not everyone comes back. Case 1. The Vanishing of Emily Cross, Yosemite National Park. Emily Cross was 29, an experienced solo hiker and an avid photographer. On a crisp October morning, she began what was supposed to be a short 5-mile hike through Yosemite's Taft Point Trail. She texted her sister a final photo, a sunbeam piercing through the pines, captioned, "It feels unreal out here." That was the last anyone ever heard from her. Search teams found her car neatly parked at the trailhead. Inside, her phone charger, a half-empty bottle of water, and a map with the trail highlighted in yellow. But the most unsettling discovery came 3 days later. Emily's camera, lying face down on a mossy rock 2 miles off the main path. The last photo taken showed what looked like a shadowy figure standing far behind her in the trees. Tall, blurred, almost human. There were no signs of a struggle, no animal tracks, no torn clothing. Cadaver dogs picked up her scent and then lost it completely, as if she had walked into thin air. A ranger later admitted off the record that her camera's GPS tag was impossible. The coordinates placed the final photo in a part of Yosemite that's been closed to the public for over 20 years after multiple rock slides, an area that shouldn't have been reachable. Some hikers now claim they've heard a woman's voice echoing faintly in that same valley, whispering for help, only to vanish when they call back. To this day, Emily Cross remains missing. Case 2. The Ranger Who Never Came Back, Glacier National Park. Mark Hanley wasn't just a park ranger, he was Glacier National Park. 15 years on duty, beloved by hikers, and known for his calm under pressure. But one night in 2012, Mark radioed in a strange message during a solo patrol. "Dispatch. I think there's someone out here with me. No lights, no voice, just watching." That was his last transmission. When his fellow rangers found his truck, the engine was still running, headlights pointed into the dense fog. His rifle was inside, untouched. His footprints led 30 yards into the forest, and then stopped. Not faded, stopped, as if he'd stepped into another dimension. The official report blamed disorientation and exposure. But the night before his disappearance, Mark had told a close friend that he'd been hearing screams echoing from the old fire tower, a place that had been abandoned since the 1980s. Locals whisper that the tower was once used as a lookout during forest fires that took dozens of lives, and that sometimes the dead still call for help when the wind is right. To this day, Glacier Rangers refuse to patrol that area alone. And on cold, foggy nights, some swear they can still hear a voice over the radio, a man calmly repeating, "I think there's someone out here with me." Case 3. The Sound in the Pines, Great Smoky Mountains. In 1998, the Dunbar family went camping deep inside the Great Smoky Mountains. It was supposed to be a weekend getaway, a chance to disconnect. That night, their 8-year-old son, Toby, woke his mother in tears, saying, "The forest is humming." She thought it was the wind, but by morning, Toby was gone. No footprints led away from the tent, no signs of struggle. Search dogs circled in confusion, whining at something unseen. Then, on the second night of the search, one of the rescue volunteers reported hearing a low, droning sound echoing between the trees, rhythmic, almost mechanical, yet somehow organic. The next morning, the volunteer was found unconscious, lying face up in the clearing where Toby had last been seen, with blood trickling from both ears. He survived, but could never explain what he'd heard. He simply said, "It wasn't a sound. It was a voice pretending to be one." The Dunbar case faded into legend, a warning told around campfires. Some campers still claim to hear the forest humming after dark, a strange vibration under the soil, pulsing like a heartbeat. The Park Service denies everything, but locals avoid that area completely. They call it the Pines That Sing. Case 4. The Last Hike of Adam Keller, Zion National Park. Adam Keller was a 35-year-old travel vlogger with a growing YouTube channel. He was charismatic, fearless, and obsessed with exploring dangerous trails. In July 2020, he told his audience he would spend one night alone in the wildest part of Zion. No phone, no backup, no fear. The footage recovered from his camera tells a different story. At first, it's the usual vlog style, bright, upbeat, documenting his journey into the red canyons. As night falls, the tone changes. He starts hearing noises, rocks shifting, whispers carried by the wind. At 2:13 a.m., his camera catches something, a pair of reflective eyes far in the dark, blinking in unison. Then, his breathing quickens. He whispers, "There's something out there. It's not an animal." The last minute of footage is shaky, chaotic. He's running. The lens tilts toward the ground, and we see his flashlight flicker before the feed cuts out. His tent and backpack were found torn open, not by claws, not by tools. The fabric was cleanly sliced as if by something razor-sharp. The video ends with Adam's own voice, low and trembling. "If you find this, don't go looking for me." No trace of Adam Keller was ever found. His final video now circulates online, with millions claiming they can hear faint whispers layered in the audio. A distorted voice repeating, "Stay with us." 4 different people, 4 different parks. One impossible question: how can someone just vanish in plain nature? Every year, thousands disappear across America's national parks, many found, many not. And maybe some places were never meant to be explored. If you've ever felt watched in the woods, maybe you were. And if you think the forest is silent, you haven't been listening long enough. What do you think happened to them? Tell us in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more dark stories that question what's really out there. Because sometimes the wilderness watches back.